Hi, welcome to another video. In today's video, we will show you another tool in programming that you want to have in your toolkit, and that is comparison operators and conditionals. In Python, comparison operators are used to compare two values and determine the relationship between them. These operators return a Boolean value, true or false, based on the comparison result. Here are the comparison operators in Python. Two equal signs mean equal to, compares if two values are equal. In Python and in programming language generally, one equal is used for assigning a value to something like a variable, and two equal signs mean equality. Not equal to compares if two values are not equal. Greater than, less than, greater than or equal to, and less than or equal to are self-explanatory. Remember that comparison operators always return a Boolean value, true or false. Let's head to conditionals. Conditionals, also known as conditional statements or control structures, are used in programming to execute different blocks of code based on certain conditions. In Python, the main conditional statements are if, elif, and else. The if statement is used to execute a block of code if a certain condition is true. The elif statement stands for else if, is used to check an additional condition if the preceding if statement's condition is false. It allows you to specify multiple conditions to be tested one by one. If any of the elif conditions are true, the corresponding code block is executed and the rest of the elif and else blocks are skipped. Last but not least, the else statement. The else statement is the final part of the if, elif, and else structure. It is executed when all the preceding conditions, if and elif, are false. The else block does not have a condition associated with it. If none of the conditions specified in the if and elif statements are true, the code block beneath the else statement is executed. Generally speaking, comparison operators are often used with conditionals to perform a specific task. Let's work on comparison operators and conditionals in VS Code for better understanding. Let's make a new Python file, code compare.py. Now I am going to make one variable and use comparison operators if and else blocks. Number equals to 7. Now I am going to use an if statement to check if the data in the x variable is even or odd. This is the syntax. If number modulo 2 equals 0, then print even, all uppercase. Else print odd. At first, notice that after each conditional, we indent the code, and notice that the % sign or modulo returns the remainder of a number divided by another number. In this case, it returns the remainder of 7 divided by 2, and the if block checks if the remainder is 0. Now if I run this, python compare.py, you can see it outputs odd. But if I change the 7 to 24 and run it, you can see it outputs even. Now I will use if, elif, and else all together. Let me clear all the above code and the terminal. Now I will make another variable and store data dynamically. Y equals to int input inside quotations y colon. Now let's check if y is greater than 0 or y is less than 0. If y is greater than 0, then print y is greater than 0. If y less than 0, print y is less than 0. Now what? We have one case remaining, because y can be 0 itself. Else, print inside quotations y equals to 0. Now in my terminal, it prompts me for y. I will type 8. See, it outputs y is greater than 0. Let's run it again. I will type -16. Let me show you how it works. At first, the variable y stores -16, then it hands it out to the first if statement. The if statement compares if y is greater than 0. In this case, where y is not greater than 0, it passes this block and moves to the second block. Now it checks that -16 or -16 is less than 0, and this conditional statement results in true, and hence this block gets executed and skips the final else block. Now I will hit enter. It says y is less than 0, and I will run it again to see if the else block works. 0. Now I will hit enter. It outputs y equals to 0 as expected. Thank you guys. This was all for today. I hope you learned something. If you have any problems, comment us down below. Goodbye.